Germans have us pushed back to Elsenborn Ridge. They have massive amounts of men and armor pouring in, and they're throwing everything they got at us. The saving grace is we have a well-established defensive line looking down on them. As you can see, the weather's holding back our flyboys, but we have heavy artillery tasked to help when they can. Now, I'm gonna give it straight. We're barely holding on. Get in there and supplement the line and hold those Krauts back. As soon as the weather clears, we'll sick the Air Force on them. The Germans have Bastogne surrounded. The men in there are really taking a beating. We can't get anything in or out. The Krauts won't let us, and neither will this damn weather. But that could be a good thing. If we can open up a gap, use the road through Assenois, we could get fresh men in and the wounded out before the Krauts even know what hit them. So long as you keep that route clear, there's no time to waste. The Germans made it all the way to Stoumont and got us pinned against the ropes. But the kicker is, they've come to a grinding halt. Seems they've moved faster than their supply chain. Now they're holed up in some sort of sanatorium near the edge of town. If you can knock them out of there, capture any fuel caches, and hold the area, we can starve them dead. Their whole counteroffensive will fall flat on its face. Just be ready for a serious pushback. They're desperate and need that fuel. Brass just sent this down the chain. Fairly straightforward plan, but it ain't gonna be easy. Germans got their best up against us. First Army is to our north. They will push down toward us. We come up from the south and meet them in the middle, right in the town of Oufalise. We track the Krauts between a hammer and an anvil, crush everything in between, use their own pincer movements against them. Germans are using Eschdorf as a major supply hub, allowing them to keep pressure up elsewhere in the region. They have a massive force holding the town, armor, infantry, and support equipment. They also have a heavily fortified defensive line around the entire area, especially on the main road leading into town. But there are gaps in their perimeter. You just need to find them. Once you do, get in there and disrupt their supply chain. They got a convoy set to head out soon. Take it out before it leaves the area. The Germans are assembling a shitload of command vehicles around Espelay. Not sure why, but it's a great opportunity to really hit them where it hurts. They have no idea we know they're there. So, they don't have a huge defensive force stationed in the area, but I suspect they'll have early warning systems, primarily these new infrared half-tracks. Get in there and knock out everything you can. Just be aware if you blow your cover, the Krauts will scramble everything in the area to protect those command vehicles. The Germans hold Stavelot and its fuel depots. They're draining the area of everything. We need to shut them down. German defenses have been seen focused around one or two main fuel points. A frontal assault will be difficult, so look for an alternate way in once you're on the ground. Now you're gonna have to move fast. They've assembled a large number of trucks, which means they're gonna try and get that fuel out as soon as possible. Anything that makes it out will give them legs on their offensive. Krauts are trying to retake Saint-Vite. Our GIs are barely holding on to the place. It's a critical junction point for the area and our blocking action, so we can't let them fall. Muster whoever and whatever you can. Get over there and reinforce the lines. The area is centered around three key positions: a church, a rail yard, and crossroads. If we hold them, we hold the area. Air Recon will give you support whenever they can. Expect updates on enemy movements and buildups. Use it to adjust your lines. Careful not to thin your defenses chasing Krauts around. Oran is locked down with Krauts. They hold key bridges over the river Our, right on the doorstep of Germany. 112th is tasked with securing the North Bridge. Your objective is the South Bridge. You meet in the middle and take the town. As soon as the mission drops, expect the Germans to bring in reserves. With us this close to their border, they're gonna throw every goose-stepper there is into the fight. Take those bridges and hold them intact. Now here's the situation. We got orders to break past the Krauts and head towards the Rhine. The only problem is a big-ass command bunker sitting between us and the river. The bunker is as defended as they come, so we're gonna have to use everything we got. Now, there's been artillery spotted in the north, so expect the Germans to rain hell down. If possible, taking the arty out ASAP could help save a lot of lives. The best entrance to the region is located smack dab in the center of the line. If men are available to form a spearhead, then opening it up would be ideal. The Germans also have AA emplacements lighting up the skies, so flyboys are gonna have to watch themselves unless units are available to take the Kraut guns out. Once you've secured a foothold in the region, hit the German bunker hard and drive the Krauts out of their hole.